Our first stop in Thailand is Chiang Mai, the second largest city. The city itself is home to over 300 temples, so there's plenty to see. If you like to discover new food and dishes, there are over 40 restaurants and street food carts mentioned by Michelin, so there's enough great food to choose from. A visit to the huge night market is also not to be missed, and Chiang Mai has a beautiful countryside to discover. Since there are so many temples in Chiang Mai, we thought it would be fun to do a full day of temple visits. We basically just walked around the city since there is a temple on almost every corner. We started off at Wat Lok Moli temple, situated just outside the old city walls. All the temples were beautifully decorated with colorful lanterns because of Loi Krathong festival. We actually didn't know that it was celebrated during our time in Chiang Mai, and Loi Krathong takes place on the evening of the full moon on the 12th month in the traditional Thai lunar calendar, so the exact date changes every year, but we just got very lucky. We also celebrated Loi Krathong, and there will be a video up next week.
I think you make your own lantern and you write a wish or something, or a fortune.
It's hard to tell because everything is in Thai.
Yeah.
The next temple we visited was just across the street, Wat Raja Mountain Temple, if I pronounce it correct. It is a smaller temple but with a huge Buddha in front, so you can't really miss it. It is beautifully decorated and very peaceful. Next up is Wat Phra Singh Temple. This is one of the bigger temples in Chiang Mai, built in 1345 by King Phaya to enshrine his father. The main temple houses a giant Buddha made out of gold and copper, with a gold and blue Dharma wheel behind its head. In Buddhism, the Dharma chakra is widely used to represent the Buddha's teaching and the universal moral order, so you see it quite often. Time for some Michelin cow soy noodle soup. It was very nice. A guy we met told us to walk a bit further outside the city walls to visit the silver temple, named Wat Sri Supang. First built in the 16th century during the Lana Kingdom. The temple has been rebuilt and reconstructed due to the temple falling into decay, and today's silver temple is the result of a 12-year-long renovation started in 2008. It is entirely made by the local silver craftsmen from Chiang Mai.
So a guy told us that we should go here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't.
We didn't do the research.
We didn't do the research yet enough, but it isn't that much of a famous touristy thing to do. But
it's quite busy here. There are a lot of stalls with people who sell things.
Yeah. Right there.
It's very impressive because he told us that it's actual silver.
It's made out of silver.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So the temple is made out of silver. Men only. Yeah. Thank you. What do you think about that?
It's not fair.
It's not fair. No. But I think I will go in.
Yeah, go, you privileged son of a...
For the women, we're gonna show this online.
Bye. The temple is not entirely made out of silver. It is a mix between aluminum, nickel and silver is mostly used for the more important statues. Last but not least, Wat Chedi Luang, one of the most popular temples here in Chiang Mai, famous for its enormous chedi. Luang means large, so that makes a lot of sense. It houses the city pillar in a shrine, which is believed to house the city's spirit. A festival in honor of the city pillar is held every year in May. As a woman, you can't enter because of the ability to menstruate, and it's believed that it ruins the sanctity of the city pillar. Any disobeying of the rules will cause social instability, it is believed. Julian wasn't here to film, so unfortunately we can't show the inside, but at least the social stability in Chiang Mai is still going strong. We had a nice dinner at It's Good Kitchen and we stumbled upon this cool jazz cafe in the evening. The following day it was time for a tour to Doi Inthanon National Park. Doi Inthanon is the highest mountain in Thailand, home to the Karen Hill tribes. We don't really like the idea of people being a tourist attraction, but it wasn't like that at all. We visited one of the coffee plantations where you could taste and buy the coffee they produce, and then one of the locals there guided us through the forest to see the beautiful rice paddies, waterfalls, and even gibbon monkeys.
Honest opinion, most beautiful waterfall we've seen.
Yeah,
now, right?
It's very aggressive.
Very shiny and whitey
so,
and angelic.
So rough. Very rough.
Yeah. We hope we can find some gibbons here, because they're supposed to be here. Then again, it's a big...
You have to be very lucky. But we can maybe spot a wild horse.
Or the wild horse. That's why this is a national park. Because of the wild horse. It's a very rare animal. So, you know, I'm an animal fan, so let's hopefully we get lucky.
We didn't spot monkeys or wild horse, but we saw some cute puppies at lunch.
So what did you choose?
You chose egg fruit.
Egg fruit and
We don't know the name.
it's called apple, something apple. And it can be sweet and
Looks like
sour.
the ones on the Christmas tree. How do you call that? Pine.
A pineapple. Well, it's a bit more tropical than that.
Situated in the national park are two chadis dedicated to the king and queen of Thailand. They function as their private temples, but are also a tourist attraction.
You can go by escalator, or you can go by stairs.
Rolling stairs.
I haven't done any activities lately, so look at her go. The high socks, trainers.
I think it's very funny that they have an escalator, because
I think it's funny as well.
this is for the royals. There's nowhere where we ever went with steep stairs. There's never an escalator.
No.
And here at the Royal Pagoda, of course, there are two. It feels a bit like you're in Disneyland. And it's actually very cold here because of the height. They also took us to the highest point here on the mountain. It was even colder there, but it was very nice, and the forest surrounding it is covered in moss.
Darrow the Barrow.
Our final stop from the tour was the Wachiratan waterfall. Wow. Woo. It's not as wet here. It's not so wet.
Isn't it?
No, upstairs it's more wet. Yeah, it goes like
It's wetter?
wetter. We still had some energy left after the tour, so we stopped at the night market to try some food and look at the local goods. We really liked the atmosphere here. It was very lively, and we visited the night markets almost every night when we were in Chiang Mai. Are you enjoying your crocodile?
It's crocodile. It's chicken and fish texture, but
For Oma.
they say it tastes like chicken, but it doesn't really taste like chicken as well. Well, very unflavorable, like chicken without flavor.
Oh.
So
one time only.
yeah, I think you need to spice it better than this time. And it's pretty good, well spiced with sweet sauce on it.
It's a bit boring then.
It's a bit, yeah. I would rather have chicken. So I just bought some fish cake. And it's delicious.
Next week, our second Chiang Mai video will be up, where we celebrate Doi Inthanon Festival. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel to help us grow. See you at the next one.